Hi students, welcome to my class. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the new lesson, that is lines and angles. Dear students, in the last year we learned this chapter. This year also we want to learn these chapters. So first of all we want to learn basic points of these chapters. The first point is point. So what do you mean about point? Point means it is a fixed mark. It is a fixed mark and it is denoted by the letter, any capital letter, point A, point B, point C and etc. There is no any dimensions, there is no any thickness and length and breadth. So there is no any dimensions of the points. Therefore, next point, line. Line means a line is there is no any end points on the both sides. It is here I will write the one of the example. See there. So it is one of the line. There is no any end points. Here also no end point. This is also no end points. It is extended on infinite on both sides. They are extended on infinitely or extended on both sides. So that is called as line. There is no any end points. And then there is no any thickness, breadth and definite length. So we cannot measure indefinitely, it cannot possible to measure indefinitely. So therefore that is called as there is no any length and breadth and thickness. So therefore it has no any end points. That's why we call it as line. So line can be represented symbolically. We have to represent it like this. So for example, this is AB I am giving. So we have to represent it symbolically like this. AB is a line. Next one, line segment. So what does it mean about line segment? So line segment means it is a part of a line. Okay, this is one of the part of a line, but it has two endpoints. It has two endpoints. Therefore, it is called as line segment. It has definite length, but there is no any breadth and thickness. It has definite length. For example, I will measure easily. Have to measure it. But line, it cannot possible to measure easily. But line segment, we can easily have to measure it. And then there is no any thickness and breadth. Understand, friends? So like that, line segment. The line segment it can be represented the letter P, Q, A, B, any capital letter, English capital. Symbolically, P, Q. This is a line segment symbol. If you put two endpoints, that is called as line segment. If you have not put endpoints, means you have to put arrow mark on both sides, it is represented line. If you put two endpoints, it is represented the line segment. And then line segment after ray. What do you mean about ray? Ray means it is also a part of a line. It has one endpoint and one endless. It has only one endpoint, that is called as ray. Ray, see there, there is no any definite length. There is no any definite breadth and there is no any breadth and thickness, and it is also, it cannot measure easily. We cannot measure. Okay, so that's why we can call it as ray. Ray can be represented like this. OP is a ray. So one side we have to put end point, another side is endless, means arrow mark we have to put. That means it is extended one side. Another side it not extended, it is stopped. It is end. It is end. So here endless. Like this, if you are writing means like this, this side is endless. Understand? So like this, we have to represent the ray. And then come to that collinear points. What do you mean about collinear points? Collinear points means, see students, two or more points, it lies on a same straight line. For example, see there, this is one point. I will call it as A. This is another point, I will call it as B. This is another point, I will call it as C. These points lie on a same straight line. Correct? So that's why these points are called as collinear points. That means non-collinear points means, see there. So these points are non-collinear because these 3 points are not lying in a same straight line, because two points are same straight line. Otherwise, these two are same straight line. These two are same straight line. But 3 3 or more points it lies on the same straight line, then we call it as collinear points. If it is not lies in the same straight line, we call it as non-collinear points. Understand? So next one, angles. Come to that angles. What do you mean about angles? We know that already angles, two rays it form a. Last year we learnt it, correct? Before last year, angles, types of angles, correct? So angles it form, see there. So two rays it form an angle. Two rays it start from a single point, it form an angle. This is an angle, correct? Then types of angles. What are the types of angles? So first one, acute angle. Acute angle means angles measures 0 degree to what? 89 degree. Correct? 0 degree, 0 not 1 degree. 1 degree to 89 degree. So then it is called as acute angle. Then right angle. Right angle means the angles measures exactly 90 degree. That is called as right angle. Then obtuse angle. Obtuse angles means, see there, the angles measures 91 degree to 179 degree. So then we call it as obtuse angle. Then straight angle. Straight angle. Straight angles means the angles measures exactly 180 degree. That is called as straight angle. Then reflex angle. Reflex angles means the angles measures 181 degree to 359 degree. So that is called as reflex angle. So next one, complete angle. Complete angles means, see students, so exactly 360 degree, correct? So and another one is the zero angle also is considered. Zero angle. Zero angles means angles measures 0 degree. That means the angles it cannot form. See there. So this is one of the ray, and another ray is or coincide or overlapping to the same line. Therefore, it is called as 0 degree. Zero angle. It measures 0 degree. And then acute angles. So what type are they? Like this. These are the acute angles. Understand, student? Otherwise, like this. Okay, like this. So these are our acute angle shapes. And then obtuse angle shapes. Obtuse angle shape like this. Correct? We discussed in the last year classes. Or like this. Or like this. So these are our obtuse angles. And then right angle, L shape. This is L shape. Correct? This is L shape. This is L shape. These are our right angles. So it measures 98 degree. And then straight angles means like this. 180 degree. Straight angle. This is straight angle. This is also 180 degree. Correct? And then reflex angle. Reflex angles means like this. So this is 180 degree. This line, if it is come here, means so this is reflex angle. Inside, correct, obtuse angles. So next, this is reflex angle. This is right angle. And another one. So this is reflex angles. And this is acute angles. Understands? So like this we have to represent the shape of the reflex angles. In complete angles means, so the one of the circle. So this is one of the straight line. So here 180 degree and this is 180 degree. So totally one circle making a complete angles. So like this we have to discuss. Already we have to discuss in the 8th standard, 7th standard. Correct? So shall we go to the next concepts? Complementary angles. So these angles we are also studied in the last year classes. Correct? So what do you mean about complementary angles? Complementary angles means the sum of any two angles, the sum is become 90 degree, then it is called as complementary angles. For example, see students, complementary angles, and the sum of any two angles equal to 180 degree. For example, 60 degree and 30 degree. I will take two angles. So if I sum means it become 90 degree. Therefore, these two are the complementary angles. I will take another example, 70 degree and 20 degree. We will get the 90 degree. So these two are the complementary angles. So question, how is it arise the question? So what is the complementary angle of 70 degree? 20 degree. What is the complementary angle of 20 degree is 70 degree. Vice versa. Like this we have to learn the complementary angles. Understand students, complementary angles? The sum of any two angles equal to 90 degree. These two angles is become absolutely acute angle. Absolutely acute angles. Understand? And then supplementary. What do you mean about supplementary angles? Supplementary angles means here the sum of any two angles equal to 90 degree. Here the sum of any two angles equal to, correct, 180 degree. This sum it become 180 degree. This sum is become 90 degree. Correct. So what are the examples? So I will take one example. 100 degree is one of the angle and 80 degree is the another angle. If I sum these two angles, it become 180 degree. Therefore, these two angles are what? Supplementary angles. Another example, 120 degree and 60 degree. So these two are 180 degree. Correct. So these two are the supplementary angles. So question, how is it become arise the questions? So what is the supplementary angle of 120 degree is 60 degree. What is the supplementary angle of 60 degree is 120 degree. So here observe students, in any pair of supplementary angles, one is obtuse and another is acute, except one, that is 90 degree plus 90 degree. It is also 180 degree. This example, except this examples, every supplementary angles pair, one is acute, another is obtuse. So this example only two angles become a right angles. Understand? So like this we are learning it. So next one, vertically opposite angles. So what is mean of vertically opposite angles, students? Yes, if two lines are intersect at single point, you can take any two lines. That means AB and another is CD. Correct. These two lines are intersect single point, intersect each other at a single point. It form a vertically opposite angles. See there, angle 1 and angle 2 opposite. So this is the opposite angle. Angle 3 and angle 4. These are the opposite angles. Understand? So next one, here angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3 and angle 4. These two are and these two are the vertically opposite angles. So next, adjacent angles. So what do you mean about adjacent angles, friends? Yes, adjacent. Adjacent angles means a pair of angles, it has common vertex and common arm. I will take one example. Adjacent angles. I will take one example. See students. Here A, B, C and this is, I will take P. See students, here two angles are there. Angle ABP, ABP and another one PBC. These two angles, it has common vertex. What is the common vertex? This is the common vertex. Common vertex. And BP is a common arm. Correct? See there, consider the angle ABP. In the angle ABP, B is the vertex of the angle ABP and PBC is also vertex of angle B. So both two angles having the same common vertex. And ABP and PBC, in these two angles, BP is a common arm. Therefore, adjacent angles means a pair of angles, it has common vertex and the common angles, then it is called as what? Adjacent angles. So next one. is the next one? Linear pair. Linear pair means the sum of two adjacent angles. Sum of two adjacent angles equal to 180 degree. The sum of any two adjacent angles equal to 180 degree, it form a linear pair. I will show the one example. See friends, this is O, this is A, this is B, and this is C. See friends, angle AOB and angle AOC. These two are the adjacent angles because O is the common vertex, AO is the common arm of both angles. Correct? Therefore, it is an adjacent angle. But these two adjacent angles, if you are doing the sum, that sum is become 180 degree. Therefore, this is called as what? Linear pair. Linear pair means the sum of any two adjacent angles equal to 180 degree. Then it is called as linear. Linear pair means the 180 degree means that it is become a straight line. Is it having a straight line? No. Therefore, it become a linear pair. See students, these two are adjacent angles, correct? But if you are doing these two angle sums, it not equal to, the sum is not equal to 180 degree because it cannot form a straight line here. Therefore, it not a linear pair, but it is a adjacent angles. So, dear students, every linear pair are a adjacent angles, but every adjacent angles need not be a linear pair. Understand? So, next one. So, these are the basic points of this chapters. So, I will go to the theorem. So, one of the theorem is there, we have to discuss it. So, if two lines are intersect each other, then the vertically opposite angles are equal. I told in the previous point what? The vertically opposite angles are equal. Correct? Vertically opposite angles, how it form the vertically opposite angles? The two lines are intersect, it form a vertically opposite angles, but the vertically opposite angles are equal. We are studying in the last year. But how? What is the proof? So now we have to prove that. See students, first I will write the one of the diagram. The two lines are intersect each other, correct? It form a four angles. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So AB and CD are the two lines are intersect at the point O. So it form a four angles. The four angles 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 are the vertically opposite angles. These vertically opposite angles are equal. That one we have to prove it. See students, given. So what is the given? Given means AB and CD are two lines intersect each other at O. Correct? These are the one of the given. And then to prove what we want to prove it. So angle 1 and angle 3, angle 1 and angle 3 are equal, or angle 2 is equal to angle 4 are equal. Correct students? Now proof. So how we are doing the proof? See students, first of all we have to consider the like this or like this. Okay, I will like this, I will show you the like. Angle 1 plus angle 2, it is equal to 180 degree, correct? Angle 1 plus angle 2, because this is a straight line, this is standing on the another line, these two are become a linear pair, correct? Therefore, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degree, and then angle 2 plus angle 3. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. So, because of linear pair, correct? Next one, like that. So, I will consider one of this type, and then I will consider like this or like this. So, 2, 1, 4, if you are considered 2, 1, 4 or 2, 3, 4. Anyone you have to consider it. I will 2, 3, 4, I will consider it. And angle. See students, first equation number 1, this is equation number 2. First we have to equate this from 1 and 2. These two equating, RHS is equal, then LHS is also equal. 1 plus 2, it is equal to 2 plus 3. Angle 2 plus angle 3. Angle 2, angle 2 get cancelled. Remaining angle 1 is equal to angle 3. See that first point is proved. Next, second point we want to prove it. Angle 2 is equal to angle 4. See students, I will consider like this or like this. I will take that angle 2 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. What? 180 because of linear pair. Equation number 3. Like that, angle 2 plus angle 3. Next, angle 3 plus angle 4. This is also linear pair because of this is one of the straight line. This is also another straight line. Angle 2 plus angle 3. CD is the straight line. Therefore, angle 2 plus angle 3 form a linear pair. Now, angle 3 and angle 4, it form also linear pair because of AB is a straight line. Correct? Angle 3 plus angle 4, it is equal to 180 degree. Equation number 4. Because of this is also linear pair. So, from 3 and 4, what it happened? RHS is equating, so LH is also equating. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. Therefore, angle 3 get cancelled. So, finally, angle 2 it is equal to angle 4. Understand students? So, like this we want to prove the vertically opposite angles are equal. Understand? Okay students, in the next classes we have to discuss the related exercise problems we want to discuss in the next class. Thank you students.